We are here in the Rail Canyon section in an area that I swear to God has to be Soleanna to some degree. Wait, you can chaos control the hub world. That's actually sick. Alright, let's get into it, huh? Now, for the uninitiated, I don't talk about Heroes very often, but this is my absolute favorite level in all of Sonic Heroes. I think it has the best aesthetic. I think its gameplay is really fun because in Sonic Heroes you can do like the rail switching where you can like jump around and all of that. Already got a collectible, nice. But I love this area because it's like got this big industrial focus which really focuses on Eggman, and like the environmental design is so perfect in this game. Like you have the Eggman branded boxes. Like this is his rail station. Oh, you can stun the enemies with Chaos Spear just like Sonic 06. But I think the aesthetic is so cool. Like, you got these updated egg pawns. Look at that new attack that he has. He didn't have that in Sonic Generations. And they got their egg blasters and everything. But yeah, I just think this is like one of the best industrial aesthetics in the whole franchise. And it really does a great job of like showing you what Eggman is up to on like a mechanical side of things. And yes, it is an on-rails level, which would sound lame with the current boost gameplay. But it's not that bad considering you have these enemies here that want to take you down and like destroy the path ahead of you. And you have the... oh, the sunset looks amazing. And you have the different sections. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to chaos control there. You have these different... oh, they got bazookas. That's so amazing. See, I want another open zone Sonic game that has this level of detail in the environment that works with the canon. Like having something as gorgeous as this that's like an Eggman base with like all these different types of badniks and everything. Like you got all these different variants of egg flappers here protecting the base. We're all this way up. It's extremely dangerous. If you fall, you're instantly dead. Like you can see the giant industrial tubes in the back there coming out of the side of the mountain. Yo, dude, and the way that I can just like boost through the egg pawns. Yes, and I love how the trains look as well. They look like bulls, which makes a lot of sense because, you know, a train isn't going to stop for you. It's going to go right through you, tear you apart. Yes, this section is back. But I don't know, I always really adored, like, the little combat sections in Sonic Heroes where you would take a moment and a breather to, like, have a relatively open area where you'd be fighting hordes of enemies and stuff. I thought it was a nice aspect of the gameplay. Okay, we're getting sent right back here to Westopolis because Black Doom just cannot let go of the past. He's a toxic Sonic Adventure 2 fan that thinks that it was just so peak and everything else was trash, so he's gotta like keep changing things up all the time against my will. Oh, this is kind of sick actually. You have the bridge from SA2 on Radical Highway. But I think this is interesting because not a lot of people seem to remember that Radical Highway and Westopolis are the same location. At night, you see that Radical Highway takes more of a like red and black tone, and then at day it's more like grayish like this, which is kind of more in line with how it looked in Shadow the Hedgehog. What the hell? That looks disgusting! Oh my god, it's also reminding me of things Infinite would do with his like worm forms. Yes, you can hit him while free falling, that's awesome. These are absolutely disgusting, though. I f***ing hate them. Horrid, horrid little things. Very in tune with alien life forms, I guess. Yeah, get f***ed, idiot. Get out of here, Dad! I'm actually surprised with how clever the level design is. Like, it really doesn't hold your hand. I've already seen many segments so far where they kind of require you to be on the ball and use chaos control before, like, certain segments are taken away from you. I just wanted that little box, man. Oh yay, they even got their like little rhino design. That's so sick. Ha! I'm so glad that I stayed on the upper path. Rail Canyon is so cool because it makes you think. It challenges you with every decision you're making. And it's got so many different types of enemies that want to screw you around.
This is the ultimate power.
Yeah, like we chaos control before they destroy the pathway in front of me. And now I can totally take the top route, uninhibited. Oh, that pose was so sick. And I think this is the area from the trailer, right? Where we're running from these bull trains. The bullet trains, if you will. But yeah, this is such a reactionary level, which is the exact type of gameplay that I f*** with in every kind of action game I play.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. It's kind of like Shadow's collecting all of these and unintentionally powering up Black Doom. I guess once we receive all the things we need for him, he'll be fully powered up and then it'll be time for the final boss. Kinda similar to Sonic Frontiers in a way where everything you did was for the benefit of the end. Oh, I love that you could see all of like the particles in the sky. Oh, you could break the scaffolding if you stomp. That's really clever. God, I love the new egg pawn models. They're so beautiful. Oh, it's telling me that I can break the scaffolding by doing that. I got confused by the button prompt. Huh, that's so cool. Oh, okay, it wasn't even telling me to chaos control there. I just kind of instinctively was like, yeah, let's do this. Though, I'm not sure if it's always a good idea to use those, because you could possibly accidentally skip over collectibles. Thank God they placed a collectible after the fact. I love those rail rhino guys, because they remind me of the Rhino Bot from Sonic 3. And the Rhino Bot is, like, always my favorite badnik between both Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic 06. Oh, this area is kind of fun to play with, huh? Ow! Oh, that's interesting. They also keep the fact that when you are hit in Sonic Frontiers, you don't lose the rings until you hit the ground. And they kept that for Shadow Generations, which is really interesting to me. They did a great job on the collectible sound effect. It really makes me feel like I've achieved something. Finally got the ass. Yo, they got like the regular yellow egg pawns, question mark? I always adore that they like used such a variety of badniks in the IDW comics, so it's really nice to just see them here again. What was that bomb that I just like chaos speared? What does that do? Oh, I guess it just gives me more chaos control. Ow. They just love screwing with you if you don't use chaos control fast enough, huh? You're not hiding from me. It's never that simple when I have movement abilities, baby boy. I love that you can see all of Eggman's giant cannons in the back there. Oh, I guess you can like stomp through this part here. Oh, that's clever. That's really clever. Yo, it's like we're inside of like a little strip mine. This is reminding me of that one Black Knight level where you go through like the mining caves. I'm saving my chaos control in the event that I need it for a pathway or something. And now we're inside one of the facilities. Oh, you can see the train on the bottom. Tell me we can run on the train, please. This is so sick. Like the variety of locations and enemies. Like that, like Sonic Generations was great, but after a while, it kind of felt a little redundant using like the egg walkers and the egg pawns, especially in custom levels and stuff now. So you have a lot of choice this time around. See, that's why you save your chaos control, because that would have definitely decimated me. Oh, the fans in the back too is so pretty. Oh, you can see the rays of light coming through it all. You can see the dust of the workshop around. Wow, they really did Rail Canyon justice. I'm not sure how I feel about the song. I can barely hear it. The game is really quiet for some reason. But like visually, they did this place justice. You can't explore as much of it as the original Rail Canyon, which is a little disappointing, but I guess that's to be expected with boost gameplay. It's so uncanny seeing these hub zones turn into color again, because I haven't felt surprised by that since like 2012 when I played Generations. I do kind of want to check out the collection room just for shits and giggles. Whoa, okay, so yeah, Sonic Generations had its own, like, royal, fancy, expensive bedroom for Sonic, so that he could look at all the collectibles, but I never realized that it was supposed to be, like, his personalized room. You get a digital version of Gerald's journal? Oh, that's interesting. So the journal is in the game, but you can get it physically in real life as the pre-order bonus, which I do have. I ordered the Japanese special edition, so I hope it comes with that. Oh, that's really cute! You got Sonic 06 art, Sonic Heroes. These are all from games Shadow appears in, too. Sonic Forces, like, wow. Weird to think of this in a retrospective sense, like, that's a past game. Sonic Forces officially appearing in Generations. That's just cute. Oh my god, and those are just collectibles you get from exploring the levels. Oh hey, Omega! Omega is the last and strongest of Eggman's E100 series robots. He seeks revenge for being sealed away and unused. His rampage is meant to prove he is the strongest of all. He is heavily armored, and his massive arms contain a wide variety of weapons that can cycle to replace his hands. So sad that his model is going to be underused because he isn't playable. That's beautiful that they each have animations when you see them now. Oh, that's actually really cute. He's got a little PC set up in this really cool monitor that looks like a Renaissance painting. Look at the way he sits! So people are gonna go fucking insane for that. I am really hoping that you can get Dark Beginnings as a collectible. Why he's sitting like that, though? Why is that his natural state of being? What a man. But of course, the centerpiece resistance. You have the Dark Rider sitting here in the shop. Does he like sit on it? It might be Peak. And he gets so carefully on the motorcycle because, to quote Archie, he really likes that bike. It's just sitting here in the shop in his little bedroom, so to speak. Wow. I'm genuinely stunned. I am so impressed that they put that little bit of characterization into him carefully getting on and off. Why would they do that? That's so cool. That's just so intelligent of them to put in. I'm so used to, like, the Sonic franchise being for, like, babies. Like, I've said it before, there was an era where the coolest thing you could find for Sonic merch in a store was, like, a toothbrush with, like, the 2010 smiling render on it. But now you just go hard as hell with all these, like, animations that give a shit about who these people are. Yeah, the Yukawa Silver. Oh, you know what's actually funny about that art piece on the right there that has like all the Yukawa characters drawn at once? I actually have a notebook that has that exact piece of artwork. Oh, dude, this game loves its fans so much. I guess my man is just sitting here. Oh, that's interesting. I think he's gonna counterattack me because I don't yet have the ability. That's interesting. It'd be kind of funny if you could kill him just by jumping on him or something, like a classic Badnik. Like if you do it enough times. Sorry, man. I wasn't making fun of you. Sorry. Stop. That's mean. Stop. Not bad. I could hear the smirk in his line delivery with that. Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to. That's like a fighting game input. And I can choose whatever direction I want, and I can choose how long I wait to stomp on him after. Okay, that input isn't too hard, per se, but it's weird to get used to, for sure. I hope that there's side missions where you have to use the help of some NPCs in the white space. Like, I really hope that somehow Commander Tower is a NPC that you have to interact with. Oh, wait, the level design is really clever! Wait, you can get collection keys from the challenge missions. Okay, that just opened a brand new realization to me of how beefy 100% completion of this game is going to be. And to top of this all off, you have like all of the available movement with your chaos powers in these special levels. Those button combination prompts confuse me more than they help me, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, the polish is, got me feeling a little overwhelmed here. I'm just not used to Sega loving the franchise this hard. It's like it has all the improvements I would have asked for in past games. And there's multiple branching paths on these side levels too. Do you realize how sick that is? There's so much to experience. And you can also see like the amount of expected rings that you have to get to so that you're not losing track of the mission. Oh, dude, and everything flows so well together. Like, usually you would expect, like, a side mission in a Sonic game to not be nearly as fun as a main level, where it's just high octane, you're running as fast as you can constantly. But no, like, this is, honestly just as exhilarating with all, like, the shortcuts you can take that, like, give you bursts of momentum and everything. Oh, they give you so much more time than, like, Unleashed. That's kind of fun that they've, changed up that mechanic, because I know in, like, Sonic Frontiers it was basically exactly like it is in Generations and Unleashed, and I still had time for S-Rank. This game is so kind to its customers in, like, every way possible. It's not even a full-price game, it's like $50, unless, I guess, you get the... You can ring the bell! You can ring the bell, just like original gens! Get over here. Oh, this is going to make some people freak out. Wait, I wish I had Chaos Control. I hate you. Come on! Come on! Yes! 1 second left. Radical Train from Sonic 06, baby, with that classic logo and everything. Why did they make that mission so fun? Those are like the missions in Sonic Frontiers where you have to like reach the top of the tower and touch like the little red space on top of it. It's kind of like funny because if you showed this level to somebody before they knew anything about this game, they'd probably just think this is another Sonic Forces with like the 2D side perspective and like how like basic the level design is in comparison to like the main level design. Oh yeah, you can actually stomp on these now because it's not in real time. Okay, that's an easy S. Not even an issue. I like that it freezes the in-game timer too, so you can feel faster than you really were. Like, oh, I beat the level in 24 seconds. Now I feel like a cheater in every PC release with a leaderboard. Not as difficult this time, huh? Yo! Oh, I completely forgot about the chance of them having modern art in the game, because I'm just so used to like all the old stock images and promotional artwork that people use for like tweets and stuff. I'm just so used to seeing that kind of thing that I didn't even register the fact that like Yui Karasuno and like maybe even Evan Stanley and some of the more modern artists like Tyson Hess will have their works built into the game as a collectible. Literally never even registered to me. What? No way! No way! What? What? No, what? What? See, I'm not... Okay, here's the thing. I'm not even a big Sonic X fan. I'm not going to pretend to be. But it's crazy to me that they have spin-off media inside a canon game. Are we going to see stuff from the movie? Prime? IDW? Archie? Archie might be a stretch, but they have Sonic X. Why would... Like, there's a chance, maybe. How? How is that, like, allowed in real? I don't... What? What? Oh, wow, they really aren't ashamed of any part of their history. And as I say that, I run into Orbot and Cubot from Sonic Colors. They weren't in Gens. Oh, okay. New NPC? Oh, this is where you build. Hey, guys! Like, look at your awesome new models, or at the very least, new textures. Oh, hello, Shadow.
How are you this fine morning? Evening? It's hard to say.
Words not building a weapon, honest.
Quite so. We found what appears to be the framework of a rocket. Just imagine, if we could complete it, we could slip through the bud of this ceaseless expanse.
Yeah, and we can fly out of this white void, too.
However, we lack the speed and tenacity to search for the necessary parts, you see.
And we're lazy.
Shush. So if you don't mind, could you look for the parts that could help in the reconstructions?
I love his stupid voice lines. He's like screaming.
We'll save you a seat on the escape rocket, buddy.
And he just cordially agrees to help.
Gracious, thank you for your generosity.
Oh, they reuse the exact animation from Frontiers where he just hands over like the skill pieces. That's so funny.
At least we're together. The boss went over that strange energy and disappeared.
And now some monsters running around and eating time. You think he got the boss too?
Hard to say. All we can do is focus on the task at hand.
So that's interesting. They kind of like still keep it ambiguous as to what happened to Eggman with the time meter. They're keeping it like consistent, no spoilers. Oh, that's so sick that I can like aim up and down, left and right. This is basically my way of teleporting. Can I combo him? Is he gonna fall down? Okay, sorry for bullying you, dude. I really wish that you could do air dodges like Sonic Frontiers. It would just make the movement feel a lot better in my opinion. You can combo him! It looked like he kind of did his Sonic Forces SA2 pose animation. Alright, we need 100. It's just like SA2. I'm not even going to bother with the trails that I miss because there's a good opportunity that there's just going to be large clusters of these depending on where I'm going. Yeah, like 10 ring, 10 ring. I always love the sound effect of the 10 ring. It's like weirdly nostalgic to me. It's an old sound effect actually if you think about it. Oh, I missed a dash ring I could have jumped through. I was going too fast, ironically. Oh, I wish I had chaos control. That'd make this so much easier. I wonder if there's rings in those Eggman barrels. That's so cool! The momentum coming off of there. Oh, you have to choose between time rings and collectibles there. I like this remix a lot with the guitar. And go for the top route. Get the 10 ring. I don't know, I think the 10 ring is so cool because it's just so satisfying every time you obtain one. Like, it's nothing crazy like a red ring or like one of these collectibles in the level, but it is Oh my god, all these branching paths. It's just got like, I don't know, it's the 10 in the middle of the void of the ring, you know? It's got that big juicy 10 with the thick font and everything. It just looks so sick. And it's got like that sound effect that sounds like 58 rings combining into each other. Okay, that was a sick mission. The level design on that was so fun. I guess no one can complain about the fact that there's only 2 acts per zone, even though that's kind of like a regular thing for Sonic. I guess for the people that are like, oh, I kind of wanted more out of it, you know? Oh, that was really sick that I used the actual spring to collect that. They got the updated Sonic Channel art. Oh, that was so awesome. They also reused the Frontier Stomp animation when you stomp on the black arms. But I guess for all intents and purposes now, you have like 6 levels per zone. Destroy targets with Chaos Spear. Oh, I completely forgot about the possibility of needing to use Shadow's abilities in the middle of this. That's so clever. Oh, why does this feel like a spin-off game? Like Link's Crossbow Training? Or something. I'm feeling nostalgic as hell, dude. You got Rail Canyon, this awesome-ass Chaos Spear mechanic. By the way, you've never really been able to use Chaos Control efficiently in gameplay, so I find this extra fun. Like, yeah, you could use Chaos Spear in Sonic 06, but that was, like, the only game. I guess there was also Shadow of 5 where you had, like, Chaos Blast and all that kind of stuff, but just for all the history and content that Sonic has, it's like you would expect them to have so much more moments and opportunities to use such iconic abilities. Especially since they tease the fact that Sonic can use it as well. Yeah, this reminds me of some kind of arcade shooting game, honestly. Huh. Dude, these little challenge missions are kind of peak. Imagine speedrunning ILs for these missions. Didn't get that collectible. Yep, got those extra ones this time. Ah! Just like that. Perfectionate. Yes! I had like a millisecond left. All of this gameplay in a Sonic game, and I could be 60% done with Sonic Forces already. Okay, Iblis Shumscare. Hey, buddy. I noticed there was a lower pathway here that I didn't see. It's like a little back alley. So that's where they're hiding the collectibles.
This is the ultimate power.
Oh, you can get up there, and they even made that railing into an intentional rail. That's sick. Whoa! Ha 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 ha! I'm a gamer. I didn't even know this was here, but I reacted in a split second. Event Sonic versus Shadow? Yo, I just noticed like the hub around me is slowly gaining color too. Oh, okay, so maybe my Soleanna theory wasn't correct. Maybe this is just placeholder terrain everywhere. Each area is starting to look more and more. It's almost like you're getting a tiny fragmented look at what an open zone look at some of these levels would be like. And this is like your fast travel method. Play boss. I like that they don't spoil what the next boss is, but I know it's Biolizard. It's supporting me. One of the absolute best Shadow tracks ever conceived. That's cool! They got like DNA bars like surrounding him when he spawns. You can see how fleshy he is, and he's like wet from the incubator goop as well. He looks so soft, dude.
I will
end your suffering. I distinctly remember people gassing up that line and being like, oh my god, Shadow's actually a sensible, not completely edgy motherfucker again. Like, that's so sick. Dude, I was like disappointed to see people playing the demo for this at like Summer Games Fest and not knowing the attack patterns of Biolizard. Like, it's just the same boss, but with boost controls. I don't really get what was so difficult. I used to really hate the original Biolizard fight, because it was really confusing to me that you had to go like back and forth, but I actually have grown to believe it's a very interesting part of it. Look, he's like evolving because he was the prototype ultimate. He was evolving. But it's like now he can like low-key, yeah, a mutation, kind of just like how Shadow has been getting mutations. But these mutations are more mechanical than Shadow's like organic mutations, because these are wings for the Biolizard. Shadow himself also has wings. That's so interesting. Like, it's like pseudo Frontiers combat in a way where he can do those extra punches and kicks after homing attacking. Too easy, I agree, Shadow. It'd be cool if there was like hard mode for bosses like there was in original Sonic Generations, but this time actually hard. I feel like they'd do a good job of difficultly designing boost stuff, because it seems like they got the good level designers back. The extra content in this game doesn't feel like extra content. It's like on par with the Unleashed DLC. And now this is the fabled part. You cling to a crueler fate than anything I could ever do to you. You stave off his attacks with the Chaos Control, and then, boop! You send his Spirit Bomb right back at him. They knew they were cooking when they put this in the trailer. They knew that was too good, and would also sell 1 million people in the game right off the bat. Get his ass. What a good battle cry. Oh, what a good detail too, like all the technology on Biolizard became like discolored because it was fried. Vanquished Biolizard, defeat Biolizard. What a raw achievement name there. Another S rank because there's no other way to do it. Alright, do we got a little bit more story in us now? Wow, the area is ginormous now. But like, look at the architecture, it's all castle themed. Shadow, please respawn, please. It's your dad, I haven't seen you in 15 years. You just see me as a creation, you deadbeat. So much micro expressions in his saggy old alien face. I wonder if that actually hurts him. Getting a chaos spear to the eye, that always made me cringe. And I'm back. Hey, what's up, Mad?
Show yourself. We'll finish this here and now.
And after I win, you'll take me back to my island.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about Black Doom, is that he manipulates Shadow and gaslights him into doing his bidding, and that's what's happening here again. But it's like Shadow's only option in the white space. Information's being withheld. This is straight out of Sonic Frontiers world design.
Calls to me.
It's like he has the hive mind talking to him, leading him to these pedestals.
I have an urge to shred some waves.
How cozy. Man, this really is just a Bowser's Fury. This is Plessy. Gonna wait till the end of the ramp there. And then he just seamlessly transitions back into his skating. You got like this cobblestone pathway. And then, yes, you got the eagle statue. I swear to God, this is Soleanna. There's no way this isn't Soleanna, dude. You got the bridges, you got the water everywhere, just like Italy. You got this, like, circular centerpiece. And this is, like, a tower, usually. This is Kingdom Valley. It makes too much sense.